Welcome to 7 Degrees Funny Podcast.
Didn't say it then, never mind. But my Wi-Fi is called Purple Parrots.
Nice.
Yeah. And the password's...
You like parrots or something?
No. It comes from, it's an homage to my brother's old Wi-Fi password back in the day. It was Purple Pandas Eat Bananas. It was Purple Pandas, and then the password was Eat Bananas.
Nice.
So I have a similar situation going on, but I can't say it. People will hack me, you know?
Yeah, parrots eat something.
Eat.
Poop. They probably poop piles. There you go.
We're getting too close. We really need to change subjects. We're too on the nose here. Lamar, people are going to hack me. There's nobody who's going to hack me. You have to be like within 100 feet of the house.
Purple parrots poop pellets.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. It's close. I'm getting there. I'm ready to take on the national treasure, whatever it is.
With Nicolas Cage?
Yeah, like Nicolas Cage, but
Not with Nicolas Cage.
Not with him, dude.
Okay.
I don't know Nick
This
Cage
is
like that.
This is a straight to DVD sequel.
There's always like some kind of mystery to be solved, right? Come on.
Right.
Grab a van, get out of here.
I would like a van. She has a trailer that's pretty cool.
I'd love a Chevy Shorty van, like from the 69, 68. Have you seen these?
No.
The little Chevy Shorty vans. I'll show you another when we get done recording or whatever. But it's just an old boxy van, but they're a little smaller. Yeah.
Yeah. So speaking of vans,
Or a 4x4 van. That'd be sick too.
yeah, like an old Econoline or something, like an old E350. Yeah.
Diesel.
Yeah. Some guys, there's always this guy that that sits at the bar. I shouldn't say he eats because he doesn't. All he does is he has like a big gulp thing, like the insulated plastic big gulp from like a gas station. It's probably like 48 ounces, huge. And he sits at the end of the bar at this Mexican joint. Like probably 3 out of the last 5 times we've been there, he's been there.
Maybe he owns it.
No. He's just like an old honorary white guy. And he's fine. He's fine. He usually keeps himself. But anyway, today he asked me if I owned a VW microbus because he used to know a guy who wore a hat just like me who owned one. And I was like, well.
Did he look like?
Yeah, did he look like me? Was he? How old? When was this?
He's wondering if it's your dad or something. My dad drives an old VW. This is his hat.
He goes, you own a VW, right? That's how, like that, like assumed.
Yeah.
I was the guy that he used to know.
Dang, dude. Guy might be lost and someone's looking for him, you know?
Shane? Somebody call Shane Camp. Maybe it's whatever. He has a whole bit about he's looking for a missing guy. It's not even a joke. He's just asking the audience. I think it's something like, I don't know. I don't want to butcher it, but yeah. Maybe we need to get Shane to go to the taco place. Just check it out, scope it out.
Check it out, see if that's his guy.
Might be his guy.
Yeah. That'd be someone I need to get on the podcast. It'd be cool, Shane.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good improv guy. Yeah.
I don't want to improv. I just want to talk to him.
Sure, but I mean, I just mean he doesn't.
Oh, he's a good improv guy. That's why we should give him on.
Well, he may not. There's a certain pressure sometimes. To like keep talking, to like say stuff and like be interesting when you're like recording. Yeah. And you're assuming people are gonna listen. You kind of like at least want to try to be interesting, and then like so there's like this weird pressure that comes with that, which is like no big deal. But
that's why
somebody like
that's
him
why I
who's
like
into
to do
being
two
off the cuff.
episodes, because the first episode is always like a little awkward or some kind of awkward, so it's not that big a deal, and they're only 30 minutes, so you ain't gotta be interesting, we'll come back and be more interesting another time,
Yeah, I mean, I don't have that problem.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Clearly, with that hat on.
Why everybody always gives me shit for the hat? It's like it's a nice hat.
We were just talking about it, so.
That's true. We were. I had I was wearing a rabbit hat, like a Russian fur hat, like hot for cold weather. It was hot.
What were you doing? Some ritual? Or?
No, I was doing comedy.
Oh.
And everybody was giving me crap because we were outside out in Mobile, and I just the only thing I could think was to call back, and I was like, "How many of you have been bit in the ears by mosquitoes tonight?" Because I haven't. It hangs over your ears. Anyway, this is nobody cares about the hat. It's not even here.
Yeah, it looks like you're about to go on an adventure, with a machete.
Yeah. A corn knife. We used to call that a corn knife when I was a kid
Yeah.
in the Midwest.
Call it a sling blade.
It's called-
Some people would call it a cos blade.
They called it a corn knife. And you cut the corn stalks with it.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Do you have one like that's been passed down from generation to generation or something?
No, but I bet it's still in my grandpa's shed. He died like 13 years ago, and
But
nobody's.
it's a machete, but you call it a corn knife?
No, it's a corn knife,
Okay.
but it's a machete. A machete is a corn knife.
Okay.
They're the same thing.
Okay.
It's just a machete is a
Is there
Spanish
something
word
different or anything?
for it.
Okay.
Yeah, machete is like marijuana, and then it's actually called cannabis.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a corn knife.
Dang. Okay.
I don't know if it's actually a corn knife. I don't know. That's what I
I'm
in
gonna say-
Southern Illinois. That's
I'm
what
gonna tell
everybody calls
everyone
them.
That's as an.
And that's what you do with it. You cut the corn. You know, so you can like, I don't know, walk through the corn. I don't know why.
Get the corn off.
I don't think it's for harvesting. That would be a long day.
Yeah.
They
You
have
did it individual
tractors for
corn.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get subsidized to grow corn. My grandparents are those people. Well, what? My grandpa died 13 years ago, but whatever, they were.
They subsidized corn.
Yeah, the government pays them to grow corn. So if they sell
Oh.
a certain amount of money's worth of corn, they get a big bonus from the government for doing it.
Selling corn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, which is all like a post-World War II thing to like make sure we were going to have plenty of food stocks just in case some shit were to ever pop off, you know?
Yeah.
But now everybody thinks it's kind of a conspiracy to get us fat and stupid because corn's kind of bad for you.
All corn is bad for you?
Kind of. Yeah. Well, corn byproducts like corn syrup and
Oh, yeah.
corn oils and stuff like that
But not like corn
don't
on
seem
the
to be that
cob,
great.
right?
Not really. Yeah, I mean, any whole food source is really not that bad. Although it's not great. I mean, it's kind of just empty carbs and fiber.
Yeah.
Does seem to be a lot of fiber, but it's not. I don't think it's soluble fiber, so it's not helpful for your heart health and shit. I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
Or corn like cleans out your colon or something.
Yeah, it sure seems like it does. You know, the next day you're like, well, it got some stuff.
Yeah, I had some chili and I feel like I pooed like 3 or 4 times the next day. I don't know. That corn got up in there and just cleared it out, or the chili did.
You got corn in your chili?
Yeah, corn.
That's fun.
Yeah.
What kind of, like chicken corn chili?
No.
See, I've had chicken corn chili. This is like a white
No,
chili.
this is just like some chili she puts together, you know. It's just meat and beans, and I was like, throw some corn. You know, you just create some shit, you know.
So, talk about corn. When I was a young kid, I hated like all kinds of vegetables, basically everything. All I would eat was mac and cheese and hot dogs.
Nice.
And
It's like most kids.
so my grandma would make chicken pot pie, right? And she put peas in it. And I actually liked corn,
But the peas.
but I hated peas. And so I was like, can you like not put the peas in and put some corn in instead? Because I'll eat it then. Because the carrots turn to mush, you don't notice them. And everybody likes potatoes and chicken and pie crust. So
she throws some like celery in there a little bit. sneak
no.
it in.
Midwest grandparents.
Okay.
They were very bland with their cooking. Not a lot of spice. My grandma thinks that Nature Season. You know, have you ever had Nature Seasons? Morton's Nature Season, the yellow bottle. It's like basically
Yeah.
just salt and pepper. She thinks that's spicy, too spicy.
Okay.
It's salt and
Where is
pepper
your
and
family
celery
from?
salt. Like,
Indiana?
no, Southern Illinois, basically Southern Illinois.
Yeah.
Like near Carbondale. Well, really closer to Springfield and St. Louis. The closest big town to them is St. Louis, Missouri. They're over across the river.
Are they Chiefs fans?
No, they don't really fuck with sports.
Yeah.
Well, my grandma was dead, but before he died, he didn't really. They farm, you know. They don't have time.
Yeah.
There's no time for sports. I don't think.
Okay.
They would just.
They don't
do
have
stuff.
time.
He's also a mechanic, so he'd work on all his own equipment. He could never like take it in to have it worked on. He could
Yeah.
never pay somebody else to work on his shit. So
Wonder why you're not a farmer.
Yeah, I kind of am a little bit. I'm like a reptile farmer. It seems like.
You got a bunch of reptiles?
Yeah,
How many reptiles you got? You breeding them?
8.
Are you breeding them?
No.
No.
I did for a while. I was trying to breed snakes and stuff for a while. It's a full-time thing if you want to do it. No, I just didn't want to.
Yeah, you gotta get ink.
You can't make any money doing it.
Really? I feel like
really.
you can if you time your breeds up with trade shows. Because if the
Yeah,
show comes in,
well,
you can go in there.
Yeah, I mean, if you run it like a business and have like a whole, if you can afford to actually do a business, like have other people work for you and keep track of that kind of thing. And
What do you mean?
well, like that Brian Bannercheck guy who just died.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah, he was like the Snake King or whatever, right? He had like he had the largest private collection in the world, I think.
And he definitely, he expanded into, he was just expanding into skinks too.
Yeah, skinks are cool. Blue tongues are the best. The only thing
That's
that's
what he
worth
was-
your time.
That's what he was doing.
They're all kind of dumb.
They're trying to, I think they're like trying to extract more like, they were trying to get more different colors out of the blue
Yeah.
tongues. That's
Yeah.
what they were after. I don't know if they were able to do
Yeah, if they would make a lot of money because that would be like the next big thing
Yeah,
probably.
if you can get some different variations out of blue tongues.
Yeah, the ball python morphs were the biggest thing for a while. People were making $1,000 a snake. I guess you could make money on it once you start doing that. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard as like a guy in your basement, you know. It's not like that. You got to have a whole thing to catch all the trade shows and stuff. And I don't know. Anyway, no, but I have 3 snakes and 2 leopard geckos and a bearded dragon and 2 turtles now.
And you're building a turtle pond tomorrow?
Yeah. We
Do you do yard stuff a lot?
Yeah. I mean, I used to do landscape maintenance for a job.
Okay.
I worked at golf courses for 5 years. I was a greenskeeper.
Oh dang, dude!
Yeah.
My childhood best friend, his
I was like
dad
Bill Murray in
and all of them
Counter-Strike.
did the lawn care at golf courses because we live in North Carolina and there's like 10 golf courses within 5 miles. But they're like 45 minutes to go 5 miles through the mountains, you know.
It doesn't pay anything, but man, is it a good job. It's such a like peaceful, satisfying. You're outside in the morning. You're off by 2:00 in the afternoon. You get to lay like really nice lines down in the grass, like
And
especially if you're good at it.
do you golf?
No, not really.
No.
I like to get out there and have a good time, but I don't golf.
Okay.
I hit the ball with the sticks every once in a while.
Hey, dude, I just started getting into golf like 8 months ago, or maybe now it's like been a year.
It's so hard. I can't even drive. I can't even hit the ball when I'm driving. I can't do it. It's
Dude,
so
I'm
hard.
terrible at driving, but my short game's not too bad.
I can play the short game. I grew up doing putt-putt quite a bit. I don't know why, but we always played putt-putt.
Yeah, I was talking about like chipping and stuff too.
Well, yeah, I haven't really done a lot of chipping. I can get out of a bunker. I
Yeah,
had to do that like 2 or 3 times.
that's good.
Yeah, I've done all that. I've raked bunkers. I just ended up being a greenskeeper, and I would cut the cups. So I decided where the pin went every day, and I don't even play golf.
Nice. You just really screwed people all the time.
A lot of times, yeah. But it was cool because, like, you know, these guys want like an easy game, and you're like, well, why? What's the fucking difference? What's the difference?
Actually, the thing is, I didn't realize. I never realized because I moved around so much. I haven't lived anywhere for besides here more than 2 years since I was like 8 years old or some shit like that. 10 years old or some shit.
pretty much the same, man.
And it didn't compute to me. Some guys have played on the same course their entire life.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like they go
They go out there every day.
not every day, but they go.
Sometimes
out there,
they are.
Yeah, they go out there a lot.
Dude, there's usually as the guy who's cutting the cups, you got to stay ahead of play, and usually your biggest obstacles are the 2 or 3 guys that come out every day at the first tee time available, and they walk the course.
I
and you
want
gotta
to be
stay
a
ahead of
walker.
them.
I would love to be a walker.
They're usually the toughest ones to stay ahead of because they play every day.
Yeah.
And they're the ones that get mad when you put it in the pin in a hard place, and you're like, well, what the fuck is the difference
He's
to
like,
you?
I walked all the way here for this shit.
If you got a 70 or a 72 or what? Who cares what you shot if you know that it was in a slightly harder position today?
Yeah.
Like, challenge yourself, play a little bit different. I never really understood.
How you
it,
going to be
but-
ready for the pros, man?
Well, I always followed the rules. There's rules, like you got to keep it up at least a pin or a pin and a half from the edge, or any kind of major swell or divot or anything crazy. You got to keep it about a pin and a half away, which a pin, the flag, the flagpole. Mhm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So, I mean, I always followed the rules, and they still complain all the time and be like, "Fuck off, man."
I mean, you really, if you think about it, you only have like a small square to really work with. You can just put it.
Well, exactly. When you're the guy who cuts them every day, yeah, it does. And you start to see your old,
Holes, and you know exactly where you're like,
where your bunches are, and you try to stay away. And it's tough, man.
Like, I don't want to put another hole right there.
Put it in the same spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would, and then I would repair. One time, a guy sprayed his feet with bug spray, right? And bug spray just kills grass instantly.
It does.
And so they were like, it was
Footprints
it was a perfect outline of his footprints.
from where he sprayed his shoes. Oh my god! I didn't realize bug
Had to go
spray
fix it.
killed.
Yeah, it kills it like within an hour. It'll be brown and dead.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Especially short bent grass that's like on the green, because it's so. I mean, it's cut 1/8 of an inch tall every day. It's struggling. It's not.
Yeah.
It's living a tough life already. And you
Dude, I
spray
just
poison.
gonna spray bug spray along my fence line now. Just
Well, it might not work on tall, well-established grass that well. Me and her actually sprayed. We got the cutter stuff for the backyard, dude. I know it's $10 and it washes away in the first rain, but it helps.
Yeah.
It helps a lot.
man, I wanna just build a bat box back there and have.
Oh, I got 2 bat houses now.
Really.
They're not established yet, but I just
Yeah.
put them up.
Dude, but I have bats that fly around right here, so
Mhm,
if they
all the time.
all the time they're flying right here. So if I can just get them a little house, maybe they'll.
They will. They'll roost in it. They say they like it in the sun, and it has to be at least
Big.
20 feet off the ground so they can
15
fall.
to 20, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
15, yeah. So the
Yeah,
one,
because if they fall, they can fly out.
yeah, they have
Okay.
to I think they have to be able to fall for a little bit
Okay.
so they can fly.
20 feet. I've looked up on Amazon like poles and stuff because the mosquitoes are so bad, dude. And we're kind of in a bad part of town where people just have their pools and they
Oh.
are cesspools, bro.
Oh man,
Gross. And dude, and if I'll put it over wherever my compost bin is, so then all the poo can just fall right into the compost.
yeah. I've noticed that the corner of my yard where my compost bin is the worst for the bugs. So I don't know if that has something to do. I don't think mosquitoes eat anything in the compost, but maybe they do. Maybe only female mosquitoes bite, and they only bite when they're pregnant or when they need to make eggs.
Really?
Yeah, they only need a blood meal to make eggs. So they eat something else. The males eat something else, and the females eat something else when they're not pregnant, when they're not gravid. I don't know if they're ever not gravid though, as adult mosquitoes. They're probably pretty much always pregnant. Anyway, about the people in Florida, dude, my next door neighbor, well, it's not a neighbor, it's an empty lot, and he's just got like an old boat and washing machines and old truck and tires and so much shit that's just collecting water over there, and I know he's not going over there and dumping it.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, no wonder the mosquitoes are so fucking bad.
Dude, our neighbor used to have a pool, and they just filled it in with dirt. So that
I've
was
heard of
nice.
this. I've heard of people doing this. They just fill their whole pool in with dirt. They don't even remove the concrete.
No, they just, yeah. It's good because their whole backyard was kind of sinking in a little bit, so the cover worked.
That's nice.
Now they got a bunch of shit back there. They got a trampoline. They're using the backyard again. They weren't even in their backyards ever, and now you hear the kids in the backyard.
We
screaming.
try to go out in the yard. It's tough with these bugs, man. It's tough to even be out there. But with the pond, we're gonna try to build a pond, and Maybe that'll help. Having fish in a pond, they'll eat the mosquito larvae.
Yeah, dude. Goldfish eat a ton of
hmm
koi fish. Eat a ton of mosquitoes too.
I was gonna do. I was probably gonna do like South American cichlids. See if they can. I know it's a little far north, but I was gonna try to see if it'll work.
Yeah, maybe. You might just have to put a heater in there during the winter
Yeah, just something to keep it like.
because it
Up.
gets down to 32. You know?
Yeah. Well, it shouldn't. It won't. I doubt it'll freeze. My aunt had a turtle pond outside, and it was fine over the winter.
Okay.
But it was koi.
Ooh.
Koi and turtles.
I think koi can handle.
Koi can handle cold. Koi and goldfish. They're carp. But I want to try. I have a feeling a big Oscar could probably.
Oh yeah, an Oscar will survive anything.
Yeah, they're fucking tanks.
Oscars live in like, dude. I've seen a lot of Oscars in their trailer park. Okay, they will live in
Yeah.
the grossest of conditions.
Yeah, they'll live anywhere and they'll eat anything.
Dude, we used to go outside when it was raining and find all the earthworms to go inside and feed it to our neighbors. Like,
Cichlids, yeah.
Yeah.
Cichlids are the baddest ass fish ever because they're so easy to care for, and they'll eat anything. They'll eat any bugs or fish that you put in there.
yeah, and they get like that big,
Mhm.
nice, and they'll follow your finger and stuff. They're not dumb.
Yeah, they're vicious. They are.
Put
evil.
a hot dog in there. It's fun.
Dude, I love that the anthropomorphization, I don't know the word.
Big fancy word.
Anthropomorphization.
Yeah,
People anthropomorphize turtles all the time, like Franklin.
What does
and stuff.
that mean?
They're wise. Like they add human qualities to them.
How do you add a human quality? Just
You say that they're wise.
oh, okay.
Turtle's not wise. A turtle's a dumb
Just a
animal.
turtle, yeah, like an owl and stuff.
Yeah. So, and I think it's so funny because like turtles are like a lot of people's favorite animal. They think they're so cool, and everybody's afraid of sharks and stuff and snakes. And it's like, man, like this is the big one. Everybody's afraid of snakes. Everybody hates snakes. Always.
I don't fuck with sharks though.
Yeah, for me, well, me
I
either.
don't fuck
But
with the ocean. Like the ocean is meant to be feared. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
yeah, big water is sketch.
Anything you put in the ocean, it eats away until it takes the ocean back. Like even these
Yeah.
big oil rigs out there just getting ate slowly away by the
Yeah,
ocean.
corrosion is tough. Yeah, it's so salty. So but most people hate snakes. Most people have like an aversion. My mom definitely does. Ryan, for instance, he's always talking shit about people who have snakes. And it's so funny to me because snakes will eat like once a week. They'll eat mice, which people fucking hate mice, right? They tear up your stuff. They smell bad. And then turtles they'll eat your favorite fish in the tank. Your most beautiful fish you'd ever have in the tank. They'll eat it and they'll rip it to shreds. They'll bite it and they'll put their claws in it and they will literally rip it until its guts are hanging out and they'll eat the guts. Turtles are like the most vicious of all
Really?
all of the animals, and everybody loves them. Nobody understands.
You really
anything
don't want to
about
build this pond tomorrow,
reptiles.
do you?
No, I do. I love
Okay.
turtles. I love that, dude. I don't mind. I don't mind animaling.
Yeah. Are you gonna give it fish to destroy?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
There's been like 10 minnows in there since we got her, and she's only killed like 2. She's kind of I think she's probably too well fed, you know.
Yeah.
She chases them every once in a while. You see her.
I thought you had 2 turtles.
Yeah, there's a little baby in there, and that's why we need to get the big turtle out of the 40-gallon. It's too big.
Mm.
It's messing with the baby turtle.
Okay, so now the baby turtle's gonna have the 40-gallon until it's big enough to go outside into the big pond.
Yeah,
Nice.
pretty much.
Perfect.
And
Okay.
we'll start a cycle. We'll get a new baby turtle every time we
Yeah,
transfer.
you just have like a shit ton of turtles. Just be breeding salmonella back there.
No, I don't think so. Maybe. You think so?
Yeah, that's what I've always been told. Turtles, frogs, all that. Get your salmonella or whatever.
Well, chicken.
Huh?
The most common
Yeah, chicken.
the most common way to get salmonella is from chicken. It's from undercooked chicken.
Yeah, but that's because everyone's in contact with a lot of chicken.
Well, yeah.
It makes sense why it would be the most common way, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I was just trying to say, like, wash your hands, you know? Like, I don't know. Yeah, if you handle a dirty
don't be
reptile, you
gross.
wash your hands. If you put your hands in a dirty fish tank, you should probably wash them, you know? Or if you
I
touch a
prefer to
snake.
like just this number. Yeah. Dirty fish water.
Speaking of which, it's been hot and sweaty outside lately, and your boy has got a situation.
What's the situation?
Man, I got something flaring up in the nethers.
Really?
From the sweat, man.
Oh damn!
Yeah, dude, I gotta get some baby powder in there.
Oh, you chafing bad? No. Why are you wearing jeans in the summer?
I gotta
bro?
wear long pants. Well, I don't have to wear long pants here, but I have to wear long pants at work.
Bro, I be changing as soon as I got the chance.
I like long pants. You can't perform in shorts. You can't do an open mic and you can
Do it
do
all
open
the
mic and
time.
whatever you want. Really,
Do it
it's
all the
open mic.
Do it all the time.
I try not to. Call me a traditionalist.
Yeah, all these rules.
I
Like
don't know.
call me. Yeah.
No, I don't know about that, but definitely long pants are good.
Long pants.
It's less distracting, I think.
I think so. You just try not to distract.
People
from
can
what you're
get
doing.
yeah, because I'm so like low energy sometimes. It's like you can't distract.
Yeah.
Words with or shirt with
Stuff.
words and
You
yeah,
need
all
to
that kind of
focus up
stuff.
here.
But yeah, like sometimes have you ever seen a guy like I'm one of these guys who's got like goofy legs though too, you know? Like when I'm wearing shorts, I got like goofy legs, like a dad in like New Balance. You know, like a dad in white New Balance legs. I got those kind of legs.
Oh really?
Yeah, I got
you
the
have that
goofy legs.
posture too. Your knees are pointed out.
No, actually my knees kind of point in. I'm pigeon toed.
Dang.
I got a weird pigeon toe.
Oh dang, you look real weird. You look
Yeah,
like,
I'm a goof. I got a goofy look. I gotta wear long pants. I
Yeah. we won't make
Yeah,
you
now
take
my
your pants off.
Fucking face is fucked up. I can't even do anything about that.
It's looking pretty.
It's
good.
better.
Yeah, you're looking pretty good.
I can like blink.
Have you noticed like getting a little less funny as it
Yeah.
like gets back to normal?
yeah.
You're like,
that's
nothing's
interesting.
hitting like it used to.
Yeah, man. Nobody's giving me the pity points anymore. Damn it. I don't know.
The Harvey Dent jokes aren't hitting as much.
I kind of stopped. Yeah, well, I haven't really been doing a lot of that material. Trying to get away from it just because, like, hopefully it doesn't last forever, right?
That's you trying to like tell yourself it's not gonna last forever if I don't keep doing these jokes.
Maybe it will. My bottom lip is just not coming back on the left side.
On the left side,
Yeah, I don't know why. Everything else is. Like, I can blink my left eye independently. Although, it still, like, won't close all the way. So, like, in the shower, I still kind of get soap in there sometimes.
Yeah, you gotta keep it.
So, I don't know what's going on.
Need you a goggle.
Well, I can close it, but I don't know. Yeah. I just gotta stay away from it. Dude, my eye crusties on my left side are crazy.
Oh yeah.
Because it waters all the time, just constantly. And so, like, if I'm busy doing something for a couple hours and I, like, pick at it, there's always, like, a giant crusty in there. Dude, like a giant, like, freaking sand. What's that guy? The Sandman, right? The sand crusty? The eye sand?
Do you have any shows coming up?
No, nothing
Just hitting
booked.
open mics.
Yeah, just mics.
You know, there's a chance to do 3 open mics on Tuesdays now.
No.
Yeah, so Tuesday you can go.
Well, I know Sir
the
Richards
Wharf.
and the Wharf.
No, I'm not even talking about Sir Richards.
Oh,
I guess
shit.
if you wanted to, you could hit 4, but I hit 3. So I do the Sandbar at the Wharf, and then you go to Oyster City Brewing Company with Mikey Wernburner, and then after that go to Gabriel's with Ryan Deacle. Yeah, that's it. I think that's it.
Where are they?
At in Mobile, both in Mobile. And it's right next to each other too.
Hey, Mobile's